Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Aubie is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with Coach Heupel before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Aubie, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Will kick off first, and here we go. He'll return it. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Defense in press coverage. Brown wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a give to Washington. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Here comes the heat. He sacked. This defense all over him.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for space. It's Bishop. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And, man, this is exactly how you wanted to script this game. Your defense comes out, gets a stop, do a nice job in special teams. Now you get that first down. The juices are flowing. Everybody's feeling confident now. The offense is feeling good. I look, Jesse, for them to open it up now. Try to create an explosive play. They got some of that momentum early.
Yeah, and this is what coaches love to see, too, right? Complementary football for everything you just talked about. And now, if you're the offensive coordinator, you got that first down. This might be an opportunity to take a shot like David said. The defense might be expecting run here. Take a look at what their personnel is. If you got the matchup you like, don't be afraid to take a shot.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Running inside, it's Bishop.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Left side, it's Matthews. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Fourth down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Making the adjustment on the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out wide left, it's Nimrod. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Brown will throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Wants to throw one first. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse. Snags it, and he's open. The 40. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Vols! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Down by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. Got enough for the first down. At midfield, he's got room. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Bishop. Powers through the defender. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Vols moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll need a bunch on second down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. He'll try to get it through the air. On the move. On the move, he fires. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback changing the play. Needs it here on fourth down. Fires and picked off. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown Tigers. Took it all the way back to the house. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
It looks like there's 12, 13, 14 guys on defense. I mean, last possession you saw him break on the football, get the pick six. Now, another opportunity again. Dialed in, focused, breaks on the football, but that's why he plays defense. Shows you why he's not a receiver, but this defense is dialed in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's changing the play. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
One of the things I love about this offense is they love to go for it on fourth down. And we've seen it early in this game already. I think you're going to see it again here. They've got supreme confidence in their offense to be able to go get it done. And you get the feeling this is a big-time play in this game. They're able to convert this one. The momentum is squarely on their side.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Holds it, looking for a crease. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. For better fortune this time around. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
From the gun, it's Bishop. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Long way to go on 2nd down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Slots it away.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Left side is Staley.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Sees an alley. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw. In traffic, it's Davis. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Looking for a crease, it's Bishop. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick completion on the out route. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Out wide left, it's Staley. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Out wide right, it's Smith. Off and running. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Rolled his way into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Trying the left side. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Defense playing a bail technique. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Eccles. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
A lot lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. That's caught. It's Bishop. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The run inside. It's Bishop. Fights off the defender. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Dead center perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Fumble into the end zone. Defense right there to jump on it, and they'll bring it out to the 20 after the touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. Got the quick completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Staley. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And I'll tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quick give. It's Bishop. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Making the adjustment. Snapped on 4th down. Rolls right. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Here's some daylight. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Using his legs, it's Gordon. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll ride him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Right at the line. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down. And he makes it past the 1st down marker. Hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Fresh set of downs going up top. The short hands, it's Bishop. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They'll try the right side. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Might as well run him again. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Powers inside. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
The Vols trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's Hardy. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense? Scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
Second down to the air. Buying time to his right. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a 3rd and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on 3rd down.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And let's take a second to look at the numbers these two quarterbacks have posted. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Vols!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Really nice time. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. 2nd and long here. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Oh, he's got some space. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Follows his blocks. It's Bishop. He's past the marker. He's running free down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers!
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Nimrod. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the...
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Washington. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Brown wants to pass. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Auburn lines up quickly.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the...
Makes a catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll run this play from the pistol. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking for room. It's Beal. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Right back to it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Here's a give to Hardy. He's got enough. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kane. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
He's loose down the middle. The 20. He's at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff again. Showing off the arm. and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Got to make the play on fourth. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the sure tackle to turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Brown will throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He's got it for a big play, and he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Hits inside. It's Cobb. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Listen, this offense right now is trailing by multiple possessions. They've given up back-to-back sacks. The number one priority on this next play has got to be pass protection. Whether that means you leave extra guys in to give this QB an opportunity to throw it downfield, you got to do it because you're not going to have a chance to win if he keeps getting hit like that.
The field goal is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, second miss of the day. We might not see him again.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Long way to go on second down. Hits the hole. It's Bishop. Run ends there. The Tigers spin their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over.
Snags it, and there's running room. At the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. He picks it up, still on his feet. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Left side, it's Jackson. Turning it on. Touchdown Vols. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Brown wants to pass. Look out. He'll pull it down and run. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways.